Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, what our goal here is to take this ring and to turn it into a slightly smaller or slightly larger ring. Basically, this ring, the inside diameter for a finger, it's designed for a finger of 0.790. That's the this is a radius surface in here, so that's actually the smallest point of the radius when it's made correctly to size. So we want to edit that. We want to change that. So to facilitate that, first thing we're going to do is make a copy of this. So this is the same F3D file as you have available on Instructables, and we are going to copy it. I'm just going to copy it right here in the same project. And then I'm going to take that secondary file and I'm going to rename it. And I'm just going to change the tail end of the name to 0.750. Now, the 0.750 file, I want to open that one up. All right. Now, you may find yourself in the manufacturer workspace, just like this one has happened. We can always take it back to the design phase, which is where we're going to work. Now, scale is a very simple tool. It's in the Modify tab right here in Design. And scale, all we do is we select the object we wish to scale. We do have a scale point. It's actually referencing right here right now. Doesn't really matter for a radial object like this. Okay, and our scale factor, if we put 0.95 in, that means the ring has shrunk by 5%, and we are going to gain, our actual measurable size is going to be 0.750. So I'm just going to hit OK here. And now I have a slightly smaller ring. Now, this is nice because this is very easy to do. I have my students do this. So they get the 0.790 ring and they're required to scale it to fit whatever size that they want. Now, there's only one or two operations that are necessary to make this work properly. In manufacturing, at least, on the lathe. We're going to go back to the Manufacture tab. And then you'll notice that all of these are in yellow now. Okay? These are all these are all tool paths that are essentially unknown. We changed the size of the ring, so we need to subsequently change the tool paths that are oriented to it. The nice part about Fusion is it kept the stock at 1 inch in diameter and 1¼ inches long. So out of the same piece of bar stock that we made the 790 ring, we can make other ring sizes as long as we don't exceed the 1 inch maximum on the outside of the bar. So if we go over here to the setup, and you right click and generate as an option here. And what it will do is it will auto regenerate every one of these items. Now, the red bar on the groove finishing basically it can't reach in there. Basically the groove finishing, its purpose is to clean out that corner and that corner. And the bigger the ring, the more pronounced that those corners need to be cleared out. When we start going below 790, it's not necessary. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on there. I'm going to just delete that entire toolpath entirely. It should not affect the bottom line of the ring. It'll still look great. All of these are conventional. All these are normal. These should work just fine. So basically, we have all these improved, updated toolpaths here. The ring is a little bit smaller, so the bar size should be unaffected. And what we would do here is we would go right back to our old process of post-processing this ring, giving it a 5-digit number, giving it a new name. In this case, let's do desktop lathe ring 0.750, because when we see this on the desktop lathe, it'll list this, and then all of a sudden we have a size reference and our title. Same post-processor, next generation control, 3000 RPM, subspindle RPM is irrelevant, and when you hit post you should be good to go. I can't post because my flash drive is not loaded anymore. I moved that over to the machine, but you post it and then you would upload it on the machine the same way you would any other. You can scale this ring just using these simple methods to any one of a variety of sizes. Once you get under 0.600 in inner diameter, you're going to have to start making some parameters changes to the profile roughing and the part operation, because the profile roughing operation is set to go so deep that it'll essentially remove itself before the parting tool has a chance to come in there and clean it up. And you wind up with the back edge. If we zoom in here, this back edge of the ring winds up heavily burred, and it's not ideal. So again, if you go under 0.600, that's going to be an issue. Now the largest size is still limited by the 1-inch bar stock. So, again, you're going to have your students play around with that a little bit to see how big you can go. But you do need to at least leave, say, 20 to 30 thou on the outside diameter of the bar for the machine to just clean up. Otherwise, you even have a raw edge on your unit. So this is how you scale out a part. If there's questions, obviously let me know in the comments. But otherwise, this is a fairly straightforward process.